in Seattle right now, on our way to Clallam. Coming. It's too entertaining. It's too entertaining. We got stuck, but whenever I try to hit the gas, the front wheels aren't spinning, it's just the rear ones. So I think I might have a problem with like my transfer case or just like the actuator or something. So we're kind of just stuck in two-wheel drive in a snow-filled parking lot, which is not the best thing right now. So we're a little screwed, but not that screwed.
What's the alternative for the plan today?
So since the gates closed at where we were gonna go up to Tiffany Mountain, we're going to reroute and go to a wildlife area and camp at a campground adjacent. So then tomorrow morning we'll have a full day to figure out what we're gonna do as a backup plan. And hopefully the wildlife area should have some good mammals. So we'll still try tonight for stuff.
Yeah.
There's about 3 other people stuck back there. Some of them had a huge trailer. And so we were held up, even though we got out relatively quickly. We were held up because they were ahead of us. But I hitched a ride on the tailgate and scored a free Budweiser out of it.
He's 21.
And I'm 21. And we're going to head up to Sinlahikin now. And hopefully we won't have any issues getting up there.
It's low elevation-ish.
So. It's low elevation, but I think it's really good for a short-tailed weasel. I think we could get bobcat and cougar, and I think we could, have a handful of different other small critters like snowshoe hare and
river otter,
maybe western gray squirrel. Find more western gray squirrels would be cool. River otter is a possibility at Palmer Lake.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go see what we can do.
What the dog doing?
Big Liam over here is helping clear out a few inches of snow that's covering where we're planning on putting our tent down.
Getting all the little crystals out of the middle right now.
Yeah.
Scraping them out.
Don't want those to melt and get all muddy, so it's a good spot though. We're on a peninsula overlooking the lake. Got a nice dead log laying down. Chainsaw warming up. Safety first. And then this should be enough for both nights. It's a little loud. Yeah, nice and dead, should be plenty dry. So we finished up setting up the tent. I ran out of stakes, so this cordage I used to tie down the sides to, make sure so there's some extra tension, so there's extra room. We have to improvise and tie up on a plant because we ran out of stakes. So that's what Big Liam over here is doing. What knot are you using, Liam?
Yeah, one I just made up that's not gonna work probably.
That's the spirit. Andrew got a stupid amount of firewood, so we're gonna go work on the fire now.
It might be cooked, boys.
What's the problem?
Maybe I chopped out a bad tree that was a little too wet, but I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's just perseverance at this point.
This is probably our 6th time trying to light the fire.
How many matches, Alex? What do you think the estimate is for matches?
Probably about a dozen, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. One sardine box, one paper bag, that
About
dozen matches.
5 cups of lighter fluid.
Yeah, that too. Way more than that, but 0 gas yet.
Yeah, I haven't used gas.
Gas might be the secret.
Andrew, grab more like twiggy stuff.
Yeah, let's watch your wean.
Huh?
Watch the wean, dude.
Okay. Well, I thought I froze my laces together, but I guess I was improperly drying my shoes and I just unmelted them. But otherwise, we're waiting for our water to boil.
Should be almost there.
and we're gonna make up some ramen.
It's close.
Might go to bed soon and wake up early because Liam over here is quite tired.
Yeah, it's quite tired. Long day.
Let's see it. Let's see the piss missile.
I'm diving for it.
Short.
Looking for wings.
How does
That's what we'll label the video.
how does Daffy Duck sound? Well, we're going up this forest road. Not sure the name of it, but it looks like we're getting pretty close to where we were trying to get to last night. So we're gonna keep driving up here, see how far up we can get, and then we might potentially relocate later this afternoon, and then try this whole area tomorrow. So we'll see where this goes. So we drove up over here a little bit and we were seeing a pair of immature golden eagles chasing each other around. And we drove up a bit further, we were seeing magpies, so we figured there could be something dead around because typically those two like to hang out around carrion. Here's a raven that's also probably checking out this kill. But we drove up and there was about 9 magpies or something on this deer. I don't think they're gonna come back. I mean, it's just normal stuff. Yep. There's an organ over there, looks like a lung or something, but I doubt they're coming back. This just looks like birds' food now. But maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't discount it. It looks like it's a few days old, but not, it looks relatively fresh, within the week at least. We're currently burning around Palmer Lake. Xander and Liam really wanted to spend some time here because we didn't really work it this morning, so we're doubling back and we're trying to bird the whole lake. After this, we're gonna head back to our campsite and pack up. Hopefully swinging by Loomis to get Bighorn because we had some intel that they were in the area. So we just stopped at the gas station here in Loomis and we're checking out this yard here, and there's a nice mix of western gray squirrel and fox squirrels on the ground, which
These are western gray squirrels.
Right, these are western gray squirrels, which are considerably uncommon in Washington state because they are localized to only 3 populations in the state. These, considering our location, these are the western Okanagan population, but they're really not a super common species to see in the state. And this is a good time of year to see them because while there's not a lot of snow on the ground, they're still out and they're as active as can be because they're collecting as many nuts as they can for the winter in order for there not to be any food shortages. So really awesome opportunity to see these 2 species. And you don't often see 2 large species of squirrel in the state, you know, next to each other in the same kind of habitat.
Yeah. So as you can see, we were doing some maneuvering here, backing this John down the road, and it decided to have a mind of its own, and as I was backing up, it just kind of started sliding this way. Wasn't really anything I could do about it, so now we're here. We've been shoveling at it for probably 45 minutes, hour. Like kind of like it started over there, and it's kind of moved back into the ditch over here. So we're not making any progress, so we're just hooking up tow ropes now to the Jeep. Try to get this thing out of here before it's too dark and get down and see some mammals.
Yeah, we've lost the traction board in the process.
Yeah, it's under there somewhere.
Yeah, one got sucked under the car during one of the few times that we try to pull out. So that's hindering our success, but at least we got one left.
Yep.
I only have one shackle because all I have this is for my high lift jack. So we're doing old school where you do it through the bumper, the tailgate.
Yep.
The trailer hitch for that. And then I just tied it through the loop, and then I'm going to put this one through the loop. It should work just fine. That's all welded very well. Yeah, so idiotic activities. Logical, but idiotic.
Well, it's actually, I mean, we don't really have another option. So, yeah. Here's the situation. As you can see, we've cleared out a lot. It should be getting going in a minute, but it was up to the way up to a good foot of snow around it for a while, and I'm a little concerned still about the Bro, I found a saw.
Yep, and
That's crazy. We lost this too, and now we have it back, so that's cool. That's the traction board, just still missing that.
Tight. Well, now it's way under there.
Let me reverse again and then go forward.
Sure.
Andrew, let me reverse some.
Alright. Okay. There we go. Park that, John. I'm stuck. Alright, throw me traction board. What are we doing? We put the chains on. We just thought of this in our infinite brilliance. We're gonna put the chains on because it's all ice and it would work great. Chains are on. This one, we kind of finessed it, but the other one over here, this one's on. Pretty nice. Air down the tires too for maximum traction, so we're gonna try it. It is now pitch black. We're still here. As you'll see, we started this when it was broad daylight, but we'll see how this goes. The first stuck was bad. This is good now. We're getting around. If we can get my car around the back, then hopefully we could just... What the heck is he doing? Buddy, you gotta dig it out first.
No.
You gotta dig it out first.
Don't even work.
So if you didn't get the update, Liam's car is stuck.
Okay.
We successfully got out of our last spot, but now we're stuck again.
This isn't as bad though.
Yeah, not as
doable.
bad. Not as bad.
All I need to do is like get some reversals, a few inches here going, and then I can hopefully swing around and get turned.
Yeah, all you need is just like a momentum going in a certain direction downhill. Because right now you're parallel to it.
That one. A little bit further.
I don't want to go too much, but yeah.
I mean, you still have space in the front. Don't
I know,
worry.
it's just getting slippy. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, the back one's off now. Cool. Got the Jeep pulled back around. Chains are on. This thing is a dream in the snow now. Transmission is no longer tweaking because I think it was just all the uphill. Quickly made it overheat and then expanded a little too much. I need to add a gauge. That's later. We're not worried about that now. Pulled the lighter out. Pulled it so that we have light though. We're still a little cooked, but we're getting there.
We're not cooked. We're just delayed.
Yes. It's almost 5:45 now. This is almost 3 hours. Yeah. We're getting there though. Just taking off the chains. Took long enough, about 3 hours later, but we made it out. Not to jinx it.
We did.
Yeah, journey's not over yet. So we're gonna set up camp as quickly as physically possible. Probably we'll just see what we can put down before we head out, but we do want to head out as soon as we can because it is prime time for getting mammals. Disconnected?
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah. It's good to finally get out of there.
This is the conditions we're dealing with.
All the way to the car.
Hit it, Alex. It's insane.
That was not very graceful.
We've made it back to the camp here.
Do you want these things? You should make
Where?
sandwiches.
We're making some sandwiches before we head back down towards the valley for mammals and stuff.
It looks yellow from my angle. That's right.
Ooh.
Yo, that's a juicy sandwich, dude. Swear to God. Well, I was scanning with the flashlight up on the structure here, and I spotted this mouse running around kind of in this little dip, and he disappeared into this clump of brush. But fortunately, Andrew and Liam had a thermal, and they were able to track it down with a thermal, and we didn't get great, we didn't get any like digital photos of it, but we did get thermal footage of it, which is pretty cool. I suspect it's a deer mouse, though grasshopper mouse isn't safely eliminated. I think deer mouse is a pretty safe bet for the species. Yeah, we're watching this gray horned owl, and a mouse literally just came zooming through, and the owl went for it, didn't get it, but he's still just sitting on this post.
You can see him looking around a little bit.
Yeah.
He's puzzled where that mouse went. He almost got it too. It's just in this little culvert.
It's a cow, isn't it?
I mean, no, I think it is a cow.
No, that's a deer. It's the exact same. We didn't go anywhere, guys.
That's definitely a cow.
I mean, it's a fat deer if it's a deer.
Dude, it's a deer.
It's 100% a cow, bro. No, it is not. It's way further down. Shine your light on
No,
it.
it's in the exact same place.
Shine a light on it.
I don't have the.
Alright, well, shine the bright side because we're gonna find out what this John is. Alex.
I bet you $1 it's a deer.
Okay. I'm not taking that bet, but I mean, it's not a deer.
Ready? Dude, he's running. It's a vole, I think. He's all right, so we're on our way back now to the campsite. We're probably gonna have some food and then head to bed. It's 10 p.m. right now, which is later than we expected because we were held up a few hours by getting stuck in the snow. And so we probably would have had more time. So we're not heading back because our duration of searching has reached its limit, but it's just because it's getting late and we're all kind of tired. So we're gonna have some spicy ramen, and tomorrow morning hopefully we'll wake up, we'll do some calling, hopefully find some cool stuff. Tonight we had a series of rodents in the thermal. Only a few could be identified as deer mice. I think we had a few voles as well. We also heard a group of coyotes. We had white-tailed and black-tailed deer. Mule deer, yes, that's correct. And yeah, we had a great horned owl try to catch a mouse in front of us. Well, we decided that since we got back really late and we spent a lot of time at the fire, that we'll just sleep in the car because it's warm. Well, we woke up. We're not very good at waking up, so it's already broad daylight, but we're a lot more comfortable than we were yesterday. 7:17. We're gonna get out of here soon. We're just waiting for the car to warm up. We're probably gonna check Loomis first thing for the bighorns, and then we might, go down the valley a bit, poke around, see what's out. But right now it's prime time for stuff on the road, so we really should get going. Well, we pulled into Loomis, first intersection, and the bighorns are sitting in someone's yard, munching on the grass and whatever else is in there. Looks like they're eating leaves, but very convenient. So we're gonna. Okay, sorry. I just realized the thermal had a cap on, and I thought you weren't even filming.
Nope.
But we're really glad that we don't have to keep scanning these slopes because these guys are just sitting right here.
Yeah, no, it's right.
Andrew, is my camera in here?
I don't know.
I want to get some photographies of these guys. I just have to ditchy bit them. Here, give me your phone. So there's that spine in the rib cage over there. Looks pretty old, but
Probably a whitetail.
yeah, probably a whitetail. And we were checking out for prints. Looks like there's this path created by some coyotes. A lot of coyote prints. Some of them are overlapping, which can be slightly misleading, but these do all look pretty good for coyote prints. If you look over there, we'll show it, but it's pretty, the ground's pretty packed down by just the sheer volume of things that look like they're checking out the rib cage. So
Yeah, we found this little, probably a deer carcass, not too old, but not too recent either. Really picked over well. It's like a furred carcass of the trip. So who knows what took this guy down, but the coyotes are certainly all over it.
well, we're on our way out. Liam got himself stuck, but we're working on getting out again. Hopefully we don't have to whip out the traction boards this time. A second ago he backed into this tree, but there was no damage, so we won't worry about that.
We're up here on Cameron Lake Highlands. We're looking for some pronghorns and
Old school.
other stuff. Yep. Andrew's using a saw to cut a very small piece of steak. That's gonna be interesting to watch. Yep, that's sanitary. All right.
I don't know how to do this sanitarily. Sanitarily?
Yeah, it's fine.
Looks pretty clean. You can eat off that.
I just think it's fine. Yeah, so we're out here looking for pronghorns, mainly for mammals, but also like some good birds, potentially snow buntings up here, maybe this time of year. It's insane.
Andrew's trying as hard as he can to cut up this hood. We're gonna see how the hood looks after this. You do this on a rock, buddy.
Dude, I don't want to damage the rock.
Real.
Hit a car
Here
with your car and then
That's
cut
crazy.
it open.
It's a crazy move. It's a crazy move.
Oh, they're recording this. I'm gonna get a freaking felony charge. I'm beating it all.
All right.
Dude, this is mischievous. That was though. I bet it's freaking great.
I don't think you can get charged for hitting a deer with your car.
Yeah, I think if you do it purpose. One bite review. Xander's a menace. We've entered the stretch where Liam and I have both seen pronghorn here before. So we're keeping our eyes peeled, thermal in a bit, and we're gonna scope this habitat. Really open habitat, kind of perfect for pronghorn, so hopefully we'll have some luck. I don't think the time of day is gonna be too much of a concern, but the sun is going down a little bit. So we've been scanning these fields left and right. We've been using the thermal some, and I've been sticking out the skylight with my binoculars, but Liam pointed out this nice herd over here. He counted 21 pronghorn, which is really impressive. This is the highest amount I've ever seen in the state. And I wasn't aware that there was, well, I think the fact that it's winter helps. They're all kind of congregating during these colder months. But I didn't realize that we had the opportunity to see so many individuals on the road today. So super cool, and we'll get some footage.